one of the premier investment pieces from the decade. 1980s baseball. It's funny. It's, you know, the historical, you know, recollection of the 80s and 90s is that it's the junk era, and there's a lot of truth to that. Manufacturers made a ton of cards that kind of like snuck in, or all these really important investment pieces, and in some ways they're almost the most fun because they are so surrounded by noise. The Tiffany subsets that were issued by Topps in the 80s certainly represent, you know, one of the more coveted and important, valuable subsets, and the rookies that are depicted there have become some of our market's most desired investment pieces. The Roger Clemens rookie from '85 is certainly on a very short list of must-own pieces, and the Tiffany parallel, which this is just, you know, there aren't enough of them to go around, to say the least. The Tiffany's, of course, are sort of emblazoned with this ultra-thick glossy coat, and as you can see, kind of just how shiny it is. They're pretty instantly recognized as being unique to the standard Topps issue. This particular example is also rather special because of the what we call the coloring to the borders. Oftentimes these Tiffany's can get very dark in their presentation. This one's very white. They can get yellowed quite a bit. This one's about as clean and fresh as you're ever going to see. Corners and edges are all absolutely uncirculated. It's just one of the better copies of a very important piece from the 1980s. Sort of a neon lime green back. Can be condition sensitive, of course, because of the full bleed coloring. You see how fresh it is. Everything is where it should be.